Hum. Começar com 500 e um tanto liquida, cara. Caralho. Ghost Touch. Aumenta o dano. Ih. É, cara. Dá isso aqui. Ixi. Dá isso aqui. Inflamação é por menos. Bom. Posso usar isso aqui. Bom. Não. Perdendo. Acorde, mano. É. Arte. Não. Fealdade. Enxergar. Tá funcionando. É um teste, hein, galera. Ai, caiu aqui. Um pouco de própolis. Bate aqui. Tô paradinho, eu não enxergo, né? Deixa eu ver se estão vendo. Não. Aqui. Esse. Inner. É que eu tiver de folga. 2 horas, né? Embaixo. Vamos lá.
Unearthly cries fill the tomb. There's something alive down here. Or at least, not as dead as it should be. The Sapphire Gate is shut. You will have to find a way to raise it.
Raiding.
A plaque on the floor reads, Marn Dryden, first of the line in the Reach.
Mano. O treino normal.
You hear a clatter from the hallway. The Sapphire Gate is open.
A graninha aqui, né?
You hear scratching sounds from the central crypt, like ragged nails against stone. 3 sunstones are mounted above the gates to Gerard Dryden's tomb. The shadows within the tomb shift disturbingly.
Eu entrei no...
The Emerald Gate is shut. You will have to find a way to raise it. A plaque on the floor reads, Ugare Dryden, Prelate of the Flame. You hear a clatter from the hallway. The Emerald Gate is open. The scratching sound from Gerard's tomb grows louder. The Topaz Gate is shut. You will have to find a way to raise it. A plaque upon the floor reads, This sanctum in memory of Isolt Dryden. You hear a clatter from the hallway. The Topaz Gate is raised. The scratching sound from Gerard's tomb reaches new, frenzied heights. A plaque on the floor reads, Gerard Dryden, the doomed bishop, may the darkness lift from thy rest. The amethyst gate is shut. You will have to find a way to raise it.
Meu filho. Ou angle.
A plaque upon the floor reads, Sheras Dryden, guard captain and friend of the Holy Flame. You hear a clatter from the hallway. The amethyst gate is raised.
Deixa eu...
Shrill cries erupt from the still-sealed tomb of Gerard Dryden. Whatever it is, it knows you're here.
Força. The plaque on the floor reads, Anselm Dryden, Sword of the Light Undying. Verdade. Um pouquinho mais, né? Deixa eu ver de novo.
You hear a click from the direction of Gerard's tomb.
Deve ter alguma... Útil. E a força do... Pegando. E... Cara,
A plaque upon the floor reads, Paschal Dryden, Marshal of the Militant Clergy and High Paladin of the Flame. You hear a click from the direction of Gerard's tomb. A plaque upon the floor reads, Herein lies Lombric Dryden, Bishop and Defender of the Faith. With a shriek of rusty metal, the sunstone gates enclosing Gerard's tomb grind open. With the last tomb gone, you are now free to examine Gerard's tomb.
de humano, vagabundo. Galera.
The mess made by the ghouls makes it impossible to tell if Gerard Dryden's remains are still here. All you can do now is report your findings. As if on cue, Bishop Greylight enters the room.
Tá bom. Isso. Aqui será que há? Tá na outra. E... Tarde agora, né, filhão? Pelo amor de Deus. Pelo amor de Deus, bicho.
The holy flame before you holds the darkness at bay. For now. To your right is the Patriarch's crypt, but the entrance is sealed behind a magical barrier. You will need to find the other shrines like this one, and light them to open the way to the Patriarch's crypt.
Bonzinho isso.
Signs show that a battle took place here recently. Darkness suffuses the lower cathedral. The power of the duality pulses in the air.
Legenda, tem isso.
The main altar lies ahead, sealed within a cloud of deep darkness. Shadowy forms linger at the edges of the room. They seem dormant. For now.
Estradas aqui. Perfeito. Nossa senhora. Molho para de base.
Words are etched in the archway. Shrine of the Avenging Maiden, clattering like old bones. That the altar of the Avenging Maiden stands before you. You will have to destroy its guardian before you can purify it. As you destroy the white, the shadow over the altar lifts. You can purify the altar now.
Purificação.
The shadows that cloak the altar dissipate. A sound like a soft sigh fills the chamber.
Go. Ver se eu tenho alguma equipe. carregado agora.
You hear a click from the nearby portcullis.
Agora não, sombrinha.
Shuddering and groaning, the bars in front of the fane of the winged serpent rock. Words are etched in the archway. Fate, the altar of the winged serpent, stands before. You'll have to destroy its guardian before you can purify it. The white collapses, and the shadow surrounding the altar vanishes. The altar can now be rekindled.
Como é que tá o áudio aí? Tem alguém pra testar? É um aval, né? Vem.
You hear a clang from the nearby portcullis. With a rusty shriek, the bars before the conflagration chapel rise. Words are etched in the archway. The altar of the conflagration. Without an undead guardian, the shadow over this shrine vanishes. You may now relight the flame. As the darkness over this altar dissolves, you hear cries of fury from the central vault. The main altar's guardians have awakened. As you ignite the last shrine, a sense of warmth and welcome sweeps over you. You can now proceed to the Patriarch's crypt.
Contra Tô bom, galera. Tá vindo não? Eita, que pobreza, hein? Bora lá, acho que tem que entregar. Baixar o volume da música. Tá alto, hein? Tá sim. Ah, eu sei. Vai que é. É isso. Tá vendo umas quinquilharias aqui. Vou ver. Hora do café, hein? A garganta começou a secar aqui. Cripta dos Patriarcas. Active Awards. Quantas? Arca Teste. Mesmo, né? Olha.
Voices whisper around you. Necrópolis also. Shadow. Before you stands the sarcophagus of Cardinal Oleg, second Patriarch of Stormreach. Someone has covered this stone in blood, disrupting its ward. Voices whisper from the darkness. It is the time of the shadow now. Let the light reign.
Passou, velho. Dá a impressão que vai quebrar.
Before you stands the sarcophagus of Cardinal Yanaz, 4th Patriarch of Stormreach. Fresh blood covers the mystical wards engraved into his tomb.
Ih, mano.
Voices whisper in the darkness.
This is our place now.
Before you stands the sun. The ward on the 3rd sarcophagus is restored. But a sudden rumble of stone shakes the crypt. The floor is disintegrating. It doesn't look like you'll be able to get back to the room above from here. The air grows colder as you round the bend. You hear raspy muttering and the clank of armor. The white falls, and the spell surrounding the sarcophagus dissipates. Its ward can now be something terrible stirs ahead. Near the sarcophagus of Cardinal Bravanus, 1st Patriarch. The temple wards have been restored. You turn to leave, but your ear catches a sound in the distance. Is it someone crying? The sobbing seems to come from behind the southeast pillar.
Poderia. É o calor.
Marguerite snaps out of her stupor. Listen, she commands.
He's angry now. He's coming. I can't stop him.
Marguerite screams as her body is absorbed into the shadowy form, which is looking more solid by the second. A cold red grips you. Faint, unearthly chimes seem to ring from up this passage. The altar lies beyond the gates ahead of you. Succor is at hand.
While golden hands kept closing the door, they told us to bow, they told us to wait, to carry their burden and worship their fate. The clouds became clear and the sun turned gray. The voices of freedom were taken away. But deep in the alleys beneath broken stone, a rhythm was rising, a pulse of its own. Hear the hammers beneath the ground, hear the forgotten gather around. Every heartbeat becomes a sound.
You know?
Tonight we turn down. Break the iron sky, let the thunder roll. No chains above, no fear below.
Esse é agora que vem estranho pra ele ou não? Foi mal, sou eu. Bicho. Pãozinho que é bom nada, né? Acho que tem assim, piranha. Tem. Piranha. Bora lá. De alguma coisa. Yeah. Essa é o jogo 4, tô com porque voltar com ela agora? verdade não, filho. Vai ser. Engano. Adelante del menos. Okay.
Archbishop Dryden stares down at you, dread etched upon his face. He seems to have an inkling of the grim tidings you bring.
Cachorro, né?
A cold wind blows through the room. Then a dry whisper floats out from the shrine. So disappointing, nephew. So very disappointing. The skull of Gerard Dryden floats before you. The undead remains of the man whose demon worship brought so much evil to this place. To the shadow now, cries the skull as it attacks. Archbishop Dryden seems to have lost his mind, along with his credibility. You should report what's happened to Friar Renaud.
Que bicho tava. Finish, galera. É isso. São 4:10. Eu tinha começado aí 2 dias atrás. Eu tinha iniciado aí. Vou pra jogar hoje. Vai lá, vê se eu entrego aqui. Só um minuto. Olha aqui. DDO points. The points are okay. Oh no. Então aqui. Olha que ela quiser subir. Aí, erva. Ô, mano, você tá jogando, cara. Reward. Vamos ver quantos DDO points o Galdo tem. Correria, mano. Correria. Ele engana o boneco. Cadê? Vamos deste. Mas exclui. Eu fiz uma limpa, Nica. Agora eu vou. Keepers.
soldier came home with his uniform torn. An old man whispered, remember your name. They can take your land, but never your flame. Then one by one, every window burned bright. A thousand small sparks became one light. The gates started shaking, the walls started crying, and fear felt the sound of a nation defiant.
Uma lag brava aqui, mano. Acho que você não aguenta. Toda informação assim. OBS. Cara. Tá assistindo, manda um oi no chat aí, Arlo. Vamos dar uma olhada na wiki de novo aqui, galera. Tem aqui o que eu... deixa eu ver o que... Vamos jogo. Culto dos anciães. Pacotel. Essa saga aqui. Tem de legendária também. Não tempo não, galera. Aqui ou não. Leonic. Escolha o teste aqui. Beleza. Ainda. Voltar. Não vai dar tempo. Pode não tem que começar, né? Ferrar essa raiva aqui. Lag impressionadora, velho. Esses vídeos que não aguentam uma coisa dessa. Mas tentar tá bom, né? Carro. E sombra. Meus amigos, lá quando voltaremos? Esse aí o áudio tá saindo aí por causa do som aí, né? Peraí, eu vou tirar esse aqui, peraí. Aqui, velho. E galera, iniciamento. Um abraço para quem assiste, muito obrigado. Valeu, mãe, eu sei que é você. Tô encerrando aqui, valeu.